In this video, I'm going to show you how to add an overgrip to your pickleball paddle, which can be a great upgrade, giving you a preferred and consistent handle texture, and can also increase the circumference of the handle if you'd like. So I've got my bread and butter Invader here, a paddle I absolutely love. And I've got my matching purple Bodhi Overgrip. Bodhi is my preferred overgrip. They make some awesome grips at great prices. And you can actually save 15% off of these, or actually you can save 15% off either of these with the code Pickleball Blast, and I'll link them down below. So I'm using the tacky grip here, but also really like the dry grips, really just personal preference. And so what we're gonna do to start is we're gonna unroll this grip. There's a little piece here that's not stuck, and you're gonna wanna make sure to save this sticker because this is what's gonna go on at the end. So I'm just gonna stick it, well, I'll keep it in frame. I'll stick it right here. And then we're gonna wanna unravel this whole thing just to make it a little easier on ourselves. Now, this is the tacky overgrip that I'm using. I mentioned they also have the dry ones. One difference here is that the tacky ones do have an extra layer of film on one side that we need to remove for that tacky feel on this side. And then they also have a layer on the other side. So we're gonna take these off. This one is a much thinner layer on this side. And then you're gonna wanna find the edge that slopes down. So you see here, that one's kind of more triangular, whereas this edge stays more square. And on one side, you're gonna have a little sticker. So we're gonna peel that sticker off. That's the side that goes down first. And there's two different ways to do this, whether you're right-handed or left-handed. So if you are right-handed, you're gonna wanna wrap counterclockwise. And if you're left-handed like me, you're gonna wanna wrap clockwise. So you always start in a corner. I like to start in the corner closest to me, one of the lower corners. So if we're looking at this here, so right-handed wrap, we're gonna be starting in this corner here, and left-handed, we would start in this corner. But for this video, we'll be wrapping right-handed. We're just gonna take that sticker off. I'll try to line that up right on the corner there. And then we're just gonna start to wrap. And you're gonna wanna go one full rotation, trying to keep in line with that edge up here. And then once you start to match, you'll actually see the little corner where that triangular shape kind of stops. And that's gonna be where you start to slope down. Now, as you wrap and you slope down, you want a little bit of tension. I like to pull from the handle here. And then as you wrap, you also want to be intentional about how much you're over wrapping. So you can see here, I'm overwrapping just a little bit. If you overwrap more, so if we had this next layer way further up here, that's gonna make your grip circumference larger. So it'll make the handle feel bigger in your hand. If you like a thinner handle, you wanna overwrap less. So we're just gonna keep working our way all the way around. Now, I would recommend removing this piece, this rubber thing, if your paddle has it, before you start this, which I forgot to do. So I'm gonna start to work that over here. As we get to the top here, you can wrap it really as far up as you want. Once I get to the top, I like to do one more pretty straight wrap across, but there are people who like to wrap even up the throat of their paddle. So again, personal preference. And once you feel like you have it wrapped how you'd like, you can rip or cut however much you want. One other thing you can do is this final little piece here, which will be covered. And because I don't like this edge, you can fold this like that. Then that sticker that we had before, we're gonna take this, stick it on the piece that we ended on. You're gonna wanna take the rest of it off. And you're just gonna wrap this around. I like to make sure it's pretty straight. All right, once that's done, we can put this back up. And there we go, a freshly Overgrip Bread and Butter Invader with the matching purple tacky grip. I love the way it looks. I love the way it feels. It's pretty easy to do. And the nice part with these too is if you do screw up, you can just unwrap them and start all over again. So really easy upgrade to your pickleball paddles. I recommend trying it out. Again, you can follow the links down in the description to get a discount on these Bodhi grips or the paddle as well if you want. Thanks so much for watching. I'll see you in the next video.